atmosphere in Foxborough is electric right now, with anticipation building not just around the unveiling of the iconic Tom Brady statue at Gillette Stadium, but also the pressing realities facing the New England Patriots as they prepare for the upcoming season. While the spotlight naturally gravitates toward legends and historic moments, the real drama often unfolds behind the scenes. And for the Patriots, one of the most critical areas demanding attention is the cornerback position. This unit, vital for the team's defensive identity, has been hit hard by injuries and uncertainty, throwing open the door for new faces to step up and prove their worth on the field. One of the toughest blows the Patriots have had to absorb recently is the season-ending ACL tear suffered by Marcellus Dial. Dial's emergence was one of the few bright spots during the offseason and early training camp. A player who had quietly worked his way into the rotation, Dial demonstrated impressive instincts, solid coverage skills, and a level of consistency that made him a promising young piece in the Patriots' defensive puzzle. His role wasn't limited to just the defensive snaps either. He showed value on special teams, contributing in multiple ways that gave coaches more flexibility. Losing him not only removes a key athlete, but also shakes up the defensive depth chart at a position that was already stretched thin. Dial's injury comes at a time when the Patriots are still trying to find a reliable blend of veteran experience and youthful talent in the secondary. Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis, both important cornerstones for the unit, have battled injuries of their own, which has complicated the team's plans. Gonzalez, still very young and raw but with undeniable upside, along with Davis, who arrived as a high-profile free agent to bring immediate stability and leadership, form the nucleus of what the Patriots hope to build on. When both are on the field and healthy, the defense looks markedly sharper, more confident, and better equipped to handle some of the league's most dynamic receivers. But the reality of the NFL means durability is never guaranteed, and that places even greater pressure on the supporting cast. That supporting cast, however, has shown signs of resilience and readiness to embrace opportunity. Players like Alex Austin and DJ James have moved into the spotlight, stepping up their game as they vie for meaningful snaps. Austin's journey is especially interesting. Initially drafted but quickly released by the Buffalo Bills, he's had to fight for every chance. And his interception against Josh Allen last season was a breakthrough moment that hinted at his potential. Now, as injuries mount around him, Austin is being thrust into a leading role, carrying the responsibility of facing top-tier receivers and proving that he can be a consistent performer under pressure. DJ James, on the other hand, has been quietly making noise, earning praise from teammates and coaches alike. Though he's still working to polish some of his coverage techniques and sometimes comes up just short in critical moments, his tenacity and football IQ have earned him a chance to compete for the fifth cornerback spot. Teammates like Kahan, Bodie have publicly recognized James's effort and impact, highlighting how, despite being a smaller corner, he brings the kind of energy and adaptability the Patriots need right now. The locker room's appreciation for guys who come in under the radar and make the most of their chances suggests the Patriots' culture values grit and development just as much as raw talent. But the Patriots' challenge doesn't end with what's available internally. The front office, led by Elliott Wolf and head coach Mike Vrabel, has been actively exploring options outside the current roster. The cornerback market this offseason is surprisingly deep, filled with veterans and younger players alike who remain unsigned, creating an unusual situation in a league where cornerbacks with starting caliber skills are usually snapped up quickly. This opens the door for New England to potentially add experience and depth to a group in flux. Among the free agents out there, a few recognizable names stand out. James Bradbury, a former Super Bowl champion with the Eagles, still possesses the kind of savvy and coverage skills that can impact a defense, though his age and speed relative to younger, faster receivers might raise some concerns about how long he can maintain peak performance. Asante Samuel Jr., the son of a former NFL great and a former Chargers player himself, is another interesting candidate. Young, athletic, and looking for the right situation to harness his potential fully. The Patriots could view players like Samuel Jr. as bridges between their youth movement and the stability that veterans provide. Stephon Gilmore's name naturally comes up when discussing cornerback depth and experience. The former Defensive Player of the Year has yet to sign with a new team and could offer a veteran presence to mentor younger corners. Though, like Bradbury, questions about how much gas remains in the tank will factor into any decision. Having a player of Gilmore's pedigree in the secondary could be invaluable, especially when paired with emerging talents, giving the defense a mix of old-school technique and raw athleticism. Other free agents such as C.J. Henderson, Kendall Fuller, and Emmanuel Mosley add to the pool of potential contributors. These players bring a mix of experience and recent production that could fit well with the Patriots' defensive schemes, particularly if the coaching staff believes they can mold and develop these athletes further. The key will be finding the right balance between youth, potential, and proven ability, a task made more urgent by the early injury setbacks the team has faced. The Patriots haven't been idle in addressing these concerns. Just recently, they invited a cornerback for a tryout, a clear signal that roster spots are still very much up for grabs and that the team intends to keep probing for talent wherever it may be found. B.J. Maziz, a free agent who recently parted ways with the Eagles, was brought in to work out, illustrating the team's willingness to look beyond their immediate roster for potential diamond-in-the-rough prospects. Maziz's path from undrafted rookie to competing for a spot on a stacked Eagles roster mirrors the challenges many young players face in the league, and it shows the Patriots' openness to taking chances on players with something to prove. All of this underscores the urgency and complexity surrounding the Patriots' cornerback group. Injuries have forced the team to rethink depth and strategy. The free agent market presents intriguing but complicated options, and the internal competition is fierce. As the preseason continues and the regular season approaches, the Patriots will need to make smart decisions that blend immediate needs with long-term development. This position group is critical because the modern NFL demands defensive backs who can cover wide receivers with blazing speed, strong hands, and the ability to read offenses quickly. New England's defensive success often hinges on its secondary's ability to limit explosive plays and create turnovers. And with a young core still finding its footing, every decision regarding personnel carries significant weight. The hope is that players like Gonzalez and Davis will return to full health in time for the opener, anchoring a unit bolstered by hungry youngsters and seasoned veterans alike. The challenge for Coach Vrabel and Elliott Wolf will be managing these pieces effectively, identifying who can handle the pressure of starting roles, who can contribute in nickel and dime packages, and who can step up on special teams to keep the defense versatile. The Patriots have long been known for their adaptability and their knack for developing underappreciated talent, and this cornerback situation will be a true test of that identity. Meanwhile, fans can look forward to watching these battles unfold during the preseason games, where players like Austin and James will have a platform to showcase their skills against high-level competition. The stakes are high, not just because of the immediate impact on the 2025 season, but also because this period represents a crossroads for the Patriots' defensive future. Will the team lean on youthful potential and hope it matures quickly? Or will they invest in proven veterans to maintain stability while the younger corners develop? The answer will shape how the Patriots perform in a division and conference where every yard and every turnover matters. With all eyes still on the legacy of Tom Brady, the team's current roster battles offer a glimpse into the future. The path forward for the Patriots will be defined by how well they navigate adversity, manage resources, and cultivate talent in key positions like cornerback. The road is far from smooth, but the opportunities to rise from challenge are just as real. The coming weeks will be crucial for the Patriots as they balance hope, realism, and the constant grind that is NFL football. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers have been circulating in NFL circles that Kyle DUGGER, the talented safety for the New England Patriots, might be involved in secret negotiations with a rival team within the AFC East Division. The rumors suggest that talks have been underway behind closed doors, far from the public eye, fueling speculation about a potential blockbuster trade. Dugger, known for his versatility and aggressive style of play, has become a key defensive asset for the Patriots since being drafted. However, reports indicate that despite his contributions, discussions have emerged hinting that the Patriots could be open to dealing him to a divisional adversary. This development, if true, would shake up the dynamics of the fiercely competitive AFC East, where rivalries run deep and every game carries extra weight. Industry insiders have been discreetly pointing to possible suitors, with the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins appearing as leading candidates interested in acquiring Dugger's skill set. The Patriots management is known for making strategic moves that often catch opponents off guard, which only adds to the intrigue surrounding these purported negotiations. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with anticipation, eager to see if this secretive dialogue will lead to a trade that could reshape the division's landscape before the next season begins. Adding more fuel to the fire, sources close to the situation have hinted that these negotiations could be far more advanced than mere exploratory talks. Kyle Dugger, who has shown flashes of elite defensive prowess and exceptional playmaking ability, might be at the center of a carefully crafted plan by the Patriots to recalibrate their roster. The speculation is that the team is considering leveraging Dugger's rising value to address other strategic needs. Meanwhile, rival teams, particularly the Bills and Dolphins, are reportedly eager to bolster their defensive backfields with a player of Dugger's caliber, which has intensified the behind-the-scenes conversations. Some insiders suggest that Dugger himself could be receptive to the idea of a change of scenery within the division, viewing it as an opportunity to take on a new challenge and prove himself against his former teammates in high-stakes matchups. If this secret negotiation does materialize into a trade, it could spark a ripple effect throughout the AFC East, forcing all teams to rethink their game plans and roster constructions. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the growing volume of rumors is enough to keep fans on edge, speculating about what could be one of the most significant divisional moves of the offseason. Further deepening the mystery, rumors also point to the possibility that these negotiations are being conducted with an unusual level of secrecy, suggesting that the Patriots and their divisional rival want to avoid tipping their hand publicly. The covert nature of the talks could indicate that both sides are negotiating terms that go beyond just player exchanges, potentially involving draft picks or other assets. This clandestine approach is consistent with the Patriots' reputation for strategic maneuvering in the NFL, where they have historically excelled at keeping their plans under wraps until the last possible moment. The involvement of a divisional rival adds an extra layer of complexity, as any trade involving Kyle Dugger would directly affect the competitive balance within the AFC East. The potential impact on team chemistry, fan reactions, and even the morale of the locker rooms on both sides adds drama to the unfolding story. Analysts have been dissecting Dugger's performance metrics and contract details, debating how much value he holds in the trade market. The possibility that a Patriots player of his prominence could be moving to a rival team has sparked animated debates across sports media platforms, fueling the fire of this intriguing rumor that refuses to cool down as the offseason progresses. On the player's side, Kyle Dugger's future appears wrapped in uncertainty, adding a human element to the swirling speculation. While publicly, Dugger has maintained a professional demeanor and commitment to the Patriots. Sources close to the player suggest he might be contemplating what a move to a divisional rival could mean for his career trajectory. The prospect of joining a team like the Bills or Dolphins presents both opportunity and challenge, a chance to step into a new defensive scheme, potentially secure a more prominent role, and face off against his former team with added motivation. However, the emotional and psychological impact of such a transition should not be underestimated. Players caught in the crossfire of trade talks often face difficult decisions about loyalty, adaptation, and long-term goals. Dugger's adaptability and work ethic are well documented, and these traits could serve him well if the rumors of a trade come to fruition. Meanwhile, fans of the Patriots and their rivals are already imagining how Dugger's presence on a new team could influence game day outcomes and playoff scenarios. Whether Dugger ultimately embraces a new chapter with a division foe or remains a Patriot, the ongoing rumors are undeniably stirring the pot in a division that thrives on competitive tension and dramatic storylines. Finally, the NFL offseason is traditionally a hotbed for unexpected moves, and the rumors of Kyle Dugger negotiating with a divisional rival fit perfectly into this narrative. While the Patriots have not officially confirmed any trade talks, the speculative chatter suggests that the team might be preparing to make a bold statement to realign their roster strategically. The implications of such a move extend far beyond just one player. They highlight the intense competition and intricate chess game played at the highest levels of the sport. If Dugger does end up crossing the divisional divide, it would be a rare and significant event that could alter the balance of power in the AFC East. The timing of the rumored negotiations also coincides with other league developments, possibly signaling a broader shakeup on the horizon. Fans, media, and insiders are watching closely, ready to dissect every detail as new information emerges. Until official announcements are made, the idea of Kyle Dugger secretly negotiating with a divisional rival remains one of the most tantalizing storylines of the offseason, capturing the imagination of the football world and setting the stage for what could be a blockbuster transaction. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.